state and regional strategies for this session for MC person. Welcome everyone. So many familiar faces here. So first, don't just keep in mind if you are MC member, just stay here. If you are not your MC member, you are going into the wrong room. Or you want to have a conversation with the MC member, you can still stay in this room. But I would suggest I can go to the LC room because I think you will have more context relevance to your entity and your LC right now. So yeah, welcome everyone. So yeah, I'm Tony. Nice to meet all of you again. And mind to follow me because I want to beat Preo, have more followers than him. So yeah, feel free to follow me about my Instagram account. Yeah, that's the types of promotion. No worry. So yeah, so for today's objective, we are going to talk about what understand the regional context and strategies. I know MCPs, you already received global context from MCP pre-meeting. But this time, I would like to invite you to discuss within your MC members and also all of the people there. I hope you can have a conversation with the MC team after receiving the visual context and strategies, and also have some discussion space to reflect an entity context and something we can moving forward. Yeah, so for today, after this contest, you'll go in CVP workshop, you'll get more strategies, direction, part from your regional managers or your MCVPs or facilities. So feel free to have any questions, you can feel free to approach me. Yeah, so for today, we are going to talk about what are the key strategy we're having within this region and also how we as the Asia Pacific people can contribute to these things together. Yeah, so these are the three directions we are going to discuss for today. First is about revenue generation from BD. Second is about boost GTA in the region. So I think if you are GT people, yeah, I think you can have bring more the insight and also conversation about this topic, and also supporting E1 innovation and implementation. These are the contexts and also topics we're going to talk today, and based on what kinds of the research and also observation within this region, that's the reason why we want to bring to this strategy as the regional office this year. Yeah, so first we're going to talk about summary of regional generation through BD. So these are the metrics we're going to contribute right now in this term. First, number of entity achieved BD revenue. I know right now, the entity sustainability is a really crucial topic for each entity. Better sustainability and also how to make sure our entity have a surplus and moving forward. So BD, of course, is our key initiative we're going to starting right now. Some entity they started before, but after COVID, all the things changed. So that's the reason why some entity just shift the focus to BD right now. So we want to make sure if we can have equip the capabilities and also ensure all the entities can deliver BD sales process to ensure all the service delivery and ensure we have more BD partners to co-create the leadership impact matters. Secondly, number of revenue generated through co-sales and upscales. So we really want to see cross-regional regional sales and also the cooperation within the regional office and also your entity, because in the end of the day, the end purpose for BD is just not for survival. It's more for more bigger impact we want to deliver with entity. So we have a regional managers for BD in the past of term, right? But right now, Sumi also become originally the regional managers of the BD downscale to the region. But right now, managers they directly into the region phase. In this also means that it also reflects that we really want to look for regional sales together, collaboration together, and how we can downscale all the regional service deliveries within the partner. We can partnership with the bigger scale of the BD, and then we can get more the partnership impact and also the revenue from. So that's the reason why we also shift another focus is co-create the regional events or even some context on it. So just share with the context about from your GFB report. So if your G and it reflects here is correct. If no, then I will really recommend to remind your finance, submit the right data of the GFB, and then we can look into more insight on it. So this is the data reflects on 2020, 1st of July and 2020 of February. So this is a general data from MC and LC. You can see the dark blue line is the MC side, and light blue will be LC side. So there are some context we also point out and we observe in recent years. Comparison, we just realized that our BD also dropping. The drop is not that we are capacity, but it also in situation systematic risk. We also the company may have challenges to do the sales or even sponsorship. So what does it mean? Maybe you have before. If your entity they work really stronger BD before, in current situation, of course, I think some company also reduce their revenue or investment on it. And also, like they do like bigger scale of partnership development and also can stretch for more people in current situation. The last one I actually want to share with all of you, the dropping is now reflect on it's not just reflect the capacity of BD, but also what kind of the strategic topics we can propose to partners to collaborate for bigger purpose, and we can attract more partners to think, oh, it's good investment to cooperate with Isaac. Secondly, talking about the regional context, like this is a core performance reflection. As you like although the people who mark as green like shows the core performance is over like 70% or like 80%, 90%, but it doesn't mean that it's sustainable. It means that in the past of measure, we are doing the core performance analysis is like if we need to ensure our core performance is over than 70%. But right now, we cannot use the previous of metrics or reference to look into is this stable or really like the metrics to make sure the entity sustainability? Because right now we need to seek for more alternative revenue streams. So like entity your core performance, which means exchange is over like 50%, it also marked as a huge potential risk about this part. It means that like you don't alternative revenue stream can ensure your entity have an income. And then this is also reflect about the region we are having right now. Like some entity you already try to reduce your core performance revenue, like for example, like Myanmar or even some track for your bank, so to look into potential partnership development within other partners. But right now, like this is reflect to do change management faster and sooner to make sure we can like have more stronger BD or even other initiative. Sure, we don't put the like the one product as our revenue focus, and or it will be really huge risks from it. So based on this is our strategy topics and also key activities here. So in this turn, in Region Office 2021, we are focused on regional sales with the entities and self-capacity building the network, which means that we also target some key players within the entity we are looking to strengthen their sales capacity. And consultants regular touch point for especially alternative revenue stream. So this is our focus. We are also deliver service with your BD, with your E1, and also we are looking to like in the future MCP call service to ensure all the things, all the service will deliver down to ensure all the entity can have the well plan and proper plan to do the alternative revenue streams delivery. But make the disclaimer is like sales, like regional sales is delivered by Sumi, and your MCVP BD service will deliver by speak to our, because like we want like Sumi to have more focus on how we can do us properly, also to have the better partnership development to ensure we can have more revenue from regional office, also reduce the call from MC side. Then we also do like the, oh wow, hi. So also we want to deliver like the equip the capacity of BD. So that's the reason why Sumi as a regular touch point with your BD people to ensure all the service out there. So here we have the first discussion of these hot topics about strategy deliveries. So later on, I will ask Shay to create a breakout with all, and then you can choose the entity you want, each entity you are, and join the space to have a discussion with these two questions within your MC people together. But if you are only one person here, you're lonely, we create another room name is called AP Lab. So in this room, you can like have a discussion or conversation with other entity to co-create and also discuss together what is happening. So these are two questions I want to ask with all of you. I also screenshot and share to the share into chat later. So what do you see your entity potential to do the regional sales together, or what are the social partners? What is your BD's progress, and also what kind of challenge you are facing right now? We can have a session about it. Second, BD revenue goal versus actual. If you want to achieve, what are the potential or challenges you see to achieve goal versus entity? For example, if your BD, your entity BD capacity can downscale, like how is the membership facing? So this is the thing. I hope you can have some conversation there, and there I would like you to share what is the opposite about it, and also how you can contribute to co-create the regional sales together in Asia Pacific. See, there's a breakout room here, and also with your entity name, and you're only one member here, please join AP Lab. I think I can also go there and also have all of you. So yeah, right now I will give you around 10 minutes and then you can choose your breakout right now and also to share this discussion within your MC team together. So yeah, see you in 10 minutes. Hello, Alvin. Are you from Indonesia or which entity you're?
I'm from Indonesia. May I for
Okay.
assign me to a broad room?
Sure, I will assign you to Indonesia and Travis in Malaysia. See you. Okay, I think I will assign session. Yeah, I think some people are coming, so we are waiting for more people. Delegates came back here. Yeah. So I think some of you already have the discussion about this space. You can feel free to approach here because our RN is also here. Yeah. So just what you had oops, hi group. Hello, Ali. Okay. Yeah. So just let me know what is the idea, what's your in the region, and also what is the thing you are facing right now as a BD function. Feel free to raise your hands up and I will your mic share what is the context you are taught in your entity.
Yeah, hello, this is Memosi. Back then I was in the P lab room, and thank you for Sumi as well as the current MCP of our team. Both of them provided me some insights, some information on how to monetize our Shared Future program, the EVA initiative. I think it's a platform for you guys not only showcasing what you are doing on EVA or BD initiative, so that is how we can leverage on as a region. And thank you for Sumi that she said she can provide some ideas on the marketing campaign, because that's also a big part of like regional or BD revenues. So thank you.
Thank you, Alva. Really appreciate for sharing. I think AP Lab people are really enjoying in there. Good job, Sumi. And who else who want to share what is a contest you're having in your entity? I can open for one more people here.
From Vietnam.
Hello, Ming.
Hello, I want to share that so we have a very good discussion in the Vietnam breakout room, and we also see a lot of abilities so people can do sales as regional, but we also see some something that we can working on. For example, if we have to work on one plane, like we need to gather all the portfolio as a regions so that we can send to our partners in the regions. And second, I think you guys can working on for like collecting all the entity. For example, we are here has the national partners with Unilever, but some others entity have a national partner with some others multinational company. So you have to gather all the information, and maybe you can ask the entity to ask that partner to write some of the endorsement letters for the regions. Yeah, so I think if we can make it and we can collaborate to do that one impact that we can make, but we also need to update each other so it's not overlap and present as a one. Yeah, so we need to host some commission call or something within for the MCVP. Yeah.
Thank you, Min, the cutest. Yeah, that's also how we call her. But yeah, so thank you for me. This regional context, I think like that's also the challenge we may face in the regional office right now. Clarify, if I say something wrong, just clarify me, Sumi. So I look into like the regional sales together, or like if we can have some like the potential partner. But of course, during the COVID situation, we can that the people sue me to send in there because she need to do quarantine for 14 days, and after doing sales, she need to get back for 14 days. It takes us cost and a lot of like the time to manage something. So we also look into like if your entity have like potential partner, like they are really looking into cooperation together. Also matter with endorse other entities like the BD to this like the MSC like company. And also if we can do like regional cooperation, it will be really good. And also propose to regional up the really beneficial entity for. Yeah, so this is the focus we're also striving for, like to build a more stable partnership within the region. I think for sure you'll really benefit to like in Asia Pacific together. Thank you for this context. I also like there's an app time that we're also doing another promotion which called like the Regional Innovation Challenge. This is open for like the CCP, like a lot of CCPP's opportunity over there. I think it's not only just like how we can make sure that our regional event, the sales can co-deliver within our partners, and also to let the people that membership have more experience to do the proposal competition, to propose what kind of solution we can bring into the. And also it's a really great learning to let your members have more learnings within the region. So Sumi is working on this, and for sure we'll open for another round after this TLC, and also ask Preo to do the promotion in the LC contest there. So feel free to promote your member to have the regional innovation event there. So after this ad time, we'll move into the next context. So next topic will be like the summary of the Boost GTA in the region. That's also our second focus. So the topic we're going to talk about first is a number of sustainable GT realization. Because in current context, we are also facing lots of the challenge about not only just open for GT opportunity and also approval, but also how can we make sure all the safety process and all the realization are really like sustainable to ensure we have a really great leadership experience delivery. So that's the first topic we're going to talk about. Second metrics will be percentage of implementation of sales capacity building education. Because like right now it's not like even some of entity that are open like the GT opportunity, GT dysfunction, reopen GT function like in recent years because recent days because of COVID situation. So not only just open it, but also how can we build out the talent capacity, ensure the standards over there to ensure the people will deliver the right things, right message, and also service a really great experience within the partner and EP to ensure the GT can grow sustainably. So these are the things we are metrics we are looking into in the region. So here are some contacts that just recent days. This is our top 5 like players that starting from our term, we like do our inter-region collaboration with this entity. So good job for India and Sri Lanka, like Indonesia, and like Malaysia, Hong Kong, like the key players like really contribute to GT in recent part. But also like we are looking into like for more collaboration within the region, because in context we still can see lots of the entity still collaborate within other region. It doesn't mean like the it's not good, but it also reflects about how can we ensure our like in Asia Pacific, the whole like we can also to deliver the impact together within the region. That's also where I look into it. And talking about like performance, of course, the color will be red because we will drop a lot. But this is also reflect another context is about how can we ensure like what are the process about approval and realization. We can still learn from it, and also like we can see the conversion rate over there. The only like India have a huge conversion rate on it, but like and also like the Hong Kong have a huge conversion rate in realization, and Sri Lanka. Yeah, so for these entities that really like the still monitor like the conversion from this. So like how can we still remain the conversion rate and also to ensure like our performance still perform well in the current situation, although our applicant or our apply and accept approval will be dropped, but it's more about how can we still deliver the conversion is left. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And also about this part, sorry, growth rate. So thank you for this context. And yeah, so this is the thing. Yeah, so just let you know about like the only Pakistan right now is good in like the conversion rate about like their applicant approval for this part. So though like our applicant is low, but how can we make sure our conversion and ensure the customer will still receive the right information and qualified leads and ensure they can put into the right OP there. So these are the strategy and the activities we are going to do. First is sales capacity building in the region for GTA. Second, sales audit implementation. For sure, you'll receive lots of information from Fatih and Sarah about how can you do the sales audit implementation in proper way and also what are the standards delivery over there. And market identification and providing customized support, monitor sales per duration in the region, SND alignment and lead qualification system implementation in the region. So these are the focus we are working on right now to ensure to keeping like the information transparent within this region and also how can we do more regional collaboration. During the COVID, I think like the most people like just focus on like internal operation. We had less communication within each other. So how can we keep it accountable within this region and also like to let more people can also to do the exchange impact delivery within this region. I think that's a really like good topic, important topic we're going to talk in this strategy. So yeah, still have some hot discussion with all of you. I'll screenshot the strategy and also some data layer put into the. I think more topic I want to all of you to have a discussion about for regional IR in the role build to these goals within AP. If it's right now, it's not only just focus on what are the previous partner we have, also based on the border situation, maybe we have more potential partner within this region, within this entity. So what are the conversation we can start to have in this entity within Asia Pacific, and we can collaborate together. Secondly, capacity build. One of the challenges you see, equip function skill development, and final still deliver really proper like the better experience and services with your youth and partner during the COVID situation. So these three questions, I would also like to have a discussion after receiving this context and information within the region. How can we? And later on, you still can get back into an entity group. But I just observed some of entity you have like only 2 days. I will recommend like Singapore and Cambodia, you can join one room together with, you can join Singapore's room together. Nepal and South Korea, I think you can join Myanmar's group together and you can have more conversation and sharing with each other. And if your people use one people there, you can still join like the AP lab. Yeah. See you there. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'll share my screen again. Ooh, okay. So many people. Let's smile. Okay, smile. Thank you, Ming. So cool. Yes, I also want to hear like your context about after like the discussion about the GT. I know like you have so many amazing GT people here. So I also want to let you know about like what's your idea and also what's the discussion to talking about GT within this region. So feel free to raise your hand or open your mic and you can share within the group. Wing, okay. I think yeah, MC Korea Wing, also NCP potential from Myanmar. I think so. Yeah, you can open your mic.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay. So in our breakout room, yeah, we went to the Myanmar breakout rooms together. So what we basically discussed is what so this time both IGT and OGT, but Korean, the entity itself is a bit more localized. So it's kind of like the progress is not really like high compared to like what we have done. Because still in terms of the attraction that we make for the OGT, like how can I say, people are not really sure. Like we got like some reference and then like business tools from the ROI, but it's not really like applicable in some type of like situation. So we make it like we have to make it like localized, like especially when we try to implement back to the LC. So yeah, it should be attraction and realize like the consideration stage, like this time it should be the like consideration phase. Due to like LC capacity and the legality like kind of process, we stay the middle, like how we can make it like more uh build a foundation in the LC side. Yeah, it's all about like say the capacity building in LC about the OGT. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of
You can
BD as
go.
well, it's kind of like we still like making everything on the scratch, like, to build the foundation in the LC level for the BD still. Yeah. That's
Thank you, Win. Yeah, let's also, I think like also care about and we are working on it. So that's about like what are the educational materials that we can also discuss together to ensure like to build more sustainability, like the build like have 4 months to go, right? Like today is March. Yeah, this month is March. We still have 3 or 4 months to go. So still have lots of things can still equip and also build that capacity within your entity. Amazing. So we'll go into the final topic. Sorry, I will run a bit late. I really want to look forward about the topic we're going to discuss because it's EWA. So EWA for this topic, because right now almost every EWA right now. So this is also the topic we're running to. We're looking to have a conversation within the entity to see how regional office support with all of you. So of course, number of entity with partner and youth engagement strategy. And secondly is regional collaboration with for EWA. This is a strategy we're working on right now. First, EY innovation guideline implementation. This is where Prayer will also working on it. We'll ensure to deliver later, like after the TLC. Partner with new engagement plan with Isaac through EY. So also like how we can make sure we have a proper plan with partner. I think this also BD will play a really important role. Lead nurturing activity support, focus entity pilot about Katina just mentioned about like Katia just mentioned about like the youth head for the future, this EWA project, and EWA will look for more entity to pilot and network collaboration initiative and also regional upscale GCP. I know like some of entity you already have a GCP. I saw MC Indonesia also share in the solution lab about your GCP from EWA and also Japan willing to share the EWA. So in this evening, we also have the regional EWA space. Feel free to get there. Just recap what we have in the TLC. Will launch their pilot application after TLC. So be aware of to check on the AI team Facebook and also to see if your entity have EWA product. I think already some entity they really work on the similar like the product in Indonesia. I think the Philippines also work on this related topic. I think that's a things we can look into. And also if your entity have potential to work on it, just feel free to let us know. We for sure can support you to deliver leads like the piloting like downscale within your entity. And yeah, another thing is about engage with us. Talking about some of people also asking this question. If right now we are also have ahead for the future, can we still do our original like the EWA innovation initiative? My suggestion will be follow the engage with us at 2020 guideline. It's not the old guideline. It's a new guideline which is happening in the AI 2020 term. So if you don't know what it is, feel free to approach your MCP. If your MCP don't know what it is, approach me. I will let you know. So this is the guideline. It's a basic guideline to let everyone know about what EWA, like the basic EWA standard we need to fulfill. And don't like we can generate lots of EWA, but be aware of like what are the focus and priorities and ensure you have sustainable EWA product. This is a final conversation I'll have with all of you. You will still have around like the 5 minutes to discuss of it. So talk about EWA implementation. What are the entities initiative your entity having right now? And also what's my entity role to contribute stronger EWA collaboration in AP? Yeah, so I will send you to the breakouts and have a final discussion with EWA within your entity together. See you then. Hold on, we'll get back to the discussion right now. Yeah, so you can listen to the discussion. Nori. Okay, people, we are waiting for other people coming back. Okay, we have everyone's back here. So yeah, so final part, I also want to have your like what's a conversation and also what's the idea after sharing within like your entity or even like your epi lab discussion. What is your things you want to share within everyone? So feel free to share. I want to listen to some different people here. Share, please raise your hand, or you can open your mic to share. Okay, yeah, you can open your mic.
Okay. Thank you, Tony. I'm going to share. So basically, Indonesia has run several EWA initiatives that we have. But the thing about the EWA initiative that we usually run is actually we create a framework for LC to run it. So the question right now is how can we national those kind of EWA initiatives to create like a national event so then the brand of LC could actually become increased as well. And we can actually run with some of LC that wanted to be involved in that. So that's one of our goals, if I could say, and one of our challenge in the future. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ubi. Yeah, I think some of entity also face like the similar situation. My suggestion would be like usually like when we have a product, like we need to have a prototype, right? And also we need to like start to initiate to do brainstorming and ensure it can downscale to entity scale. The GCP I learned from Malaysia in the past of turn, like in 15, 16, and 16, 17, like the framework is like they downscale, the framework is already original from MC and they can make the entity to do pilot and make sure entity they can downscale. So end of the day, like these topics can still customize within the entity, but just like choose one clear framework and start to pilot the entity if this works, and also to create an SOP with the LC side, and then like start to implement of it. So I think, yeah, feel free to have a more conversation about it, but I think it's a good idea, like how we can national like the cool. All of initiative or EMR are nationalized and looking for the localized. Haha. Yeah, I think like that is a good topic. I'll take a note right now and also talk to bring back to Prayo. And this is the thing we can start to think about. How can we ensure all the EWA start from MC side and also to downscale to generate like more initiative events and also to start from the inside. In a way to set the minimum standards that initiative can pass in looking to be nationalized. Thank you, Fatih, for this information. Love you so much, my lovely teammate. Yeah, getting close to our context, I just want to recap all the discussion. We are here not just only talking about the context, the regional strategies here. We conduct this strategy we want to deliver within the whole region. In other day, this is the contribute continuous as on the limits Asia Pacific generation 2021. Based on this context, the stand for the ripple effect is cause initial disturbance to a system and it propagates outwards to disturb a larger portion of the system. So in the end of the day, Asia Pacific, the impact we are creating right now and also all the things we want to generate, we want to make the ripple impact with entities and also to collaborate as a united Asia Pacific together. Because like if one entity really do the great job of the initial share into network and networks think about, oh, this is the thing that we can start to implement back to our entity. And of course, Asia Pacific will grow with limitless uncertainty. This is a value own, empowering with a yellow color, compassionate with dark blue, and also Asia Pacific with AP green. This is the values we want to bring into this region. And also we want to ensure everyone can step forward to be collaborating and also embrace our diversity. Ownership means that we create ownership in the network and foster environment to develop each other's leaders. We're committed by demonstrating actions. Limitless that we're eager to find sustainable solutions in with uncertainty to achieve our goals and create. Final part, Asia Pacific. Building upon the legacy, we continue to try to engage and develop more youth to become impact Pacific of today and tomorrow. We're growing in this region, we're growing in the region. At the end of the day, we take committed and to take leadership. It's like we have an ownership. We want to create a also we embrace the diversity of Asia Pacific. So yeah, this is a behavior one, empower everyone, empowering others in society. Some leadership quality we also look into, we can collaborate together. I think it will grow like in really impactful and also powerful way. So yeah, this is the final contest for today. We are not only talk about strategy, what can downscale as the region together, but also what kind of value we can share together to let Asia Pacific grow. Yeah, this is the end of my contest of today. So later I have around 4 to 5 minutes break time. And then you can directly go to your MCPP check to get your strategies delivered by your RNs and also the first Cs. So thank you everyone. While for MCPP Finance, you don't have any check for today because Yoseli, our lovely GFP chair, will be your first C by tomorrow's check. So later on, finance people, you can have a chill time, do your accounting or even like finance auditing things, have any finance operation you need to do. But rest of people, enjoy your check session later. See you. Okay, you're so happy about it. Thank you everyone. Have a good day. And TM people, another meeting room later. We'll have a meeting with all of you.